rock anymore?
No, clearly.
I was really hoping that.
No, moment passed. We already did it.
That's it. Oh well, we lost that in the depths of time. Hello and welcome to another episode of In a Pickle, the show that is dedicated to the less glamorous side of sports. I am your host, Dave Houghton, and with me today, not wanting to rock, Sarah Raytalic. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
No.
I already rocked.
I
You
know.
just were, you got jelly on the buttons over there.
The keys have been jammed. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
I'm saying
well.
jelly like you're, I'm going to just sidestep over here.
What?
Yep,
What happened?
exactly.
Are you drinking Mountain
Exactly.
Dew in the morning?
No, this is an empty Dr. Pepper bottle. I don't drink Mountain Dew.
Is that a piss jug?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I get
That's
you.
what you do afterwards. You drink it and then you're like, ooh,
Yeah, you gotta use it. I mean,
recycle.
why waste plastic? The world is already just an island of trash, anyways. So
Correct.
reuse, reuse, and reuse. Isn't that the
Isn't it-
recycle thing?
Reduce, reuse, recycle, or some shit like that.
Sure. Recycling's a fucking joke, though. It's all fake. They all just put it in the same hole as the rest of the trash. So
It's a lot of things go in the same hole.
that's true. My office is a dumpster of a man. It's almost overwhelming how just too much shit I got now. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Life.
and I keep saying to myself, I'm really gonna clean it. I'm really gonna do it, and then I just acquire more shit, and I don't do anything, and then I get overwhelmed and I say, I'm gonna close this door and leave.
Was that an airplane taking off? Because I just heard that shit clear as day.
It was either an airplane or we're under attack. It could have been a cool guy in his car just revving his engine because the on-air sign is up in front of the house, so people just gotta really just lay on their horn and
Lay
beep.
on their horn
Yeah.
and go right past the house.
We don't
Yep.
have that soundproof padding as of yet, but innerpickpod247@gmail.com if you want to email us some money. Can you email money? Well, I guess you can.
I
right?
don't. It could.
We have a Venmo if you go iapradio.com and check out the social media. All right. Well, we're here. We're closer to episode 200 than we were last week, I guess. Episode 197.
Yeah, we're
We're
close.
here. Yeah, we're close. As soon as we hit 200, we're going to release the back catalog for people who want to hear the shows from yesteryear. I didn't want to fudge the 200 number. I wanted to get that natural. So
Look at you.
200 episodes we're going to be together, Sarah. How?
Is it together or is that included in all of IAP?
That's together, I believe.
Really?
I
No.
believe
Really?
so.
200? I don't think that's
I don't know.
a lot.
The only way to find out is if you go back and listen to all the old episodes at iapradio.com.
Do it.
Help Sarah out. Help her
Sarah
listen.
math.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I did like
Listen.
maybe 10 episodes by myself.
I
Until
already
you called me and said
listened.
this show sucks. Can I come on? And I said,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, I listened to all those.
You did.
I was trying to support my friend, and then I was like,
I'll never
he
forget
sucks.
the time I told the story of that old-timey Red Sox player who murdered his whole family and then cut his own throat out. And then you message me and go, yikes. That show was deep.
Yep.
You want to come on and help me? And here you are. So, Sarah, let's get into the rewind, and then we're going to maybe try a new segment on the show. We'll call it Quick News. Maybe that could be Alejandro's section. We'll do it
Just
for
give
him.
it, be like, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not going to come on the show, so whatever.
Mer.
All right, so let's get into the rewind. Sarah, I'm going to hit this button. Let's do it.
Remember when we were talking
Remember the time
We
we
fell
did
in
this
love.
show. Oh, that was
Oh, sorry. I went at the actual lyrics. Okay,
you did the
anyways.
actual lyrics.
Um, when we spoke about Jordan Addison and him being cleared of his DUI charges early
Yes.
and all of that, he did his suspension, he did his time, he did his due diligence. Well, he has been arrested and charged with trespassing.
Well, so he got off early, and then he was like, you know what? I'm not done criming. I gotta commit more crimes.
Sometimes you just have to.
So this time
So,
with trespassing.
correct. And according to the arrest details, the Seminole Indian Police arrested Addison at 3:46 a.m. at the location of 5223 Orient Drive, which is the address of Seminole's Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tampa.
Oh, a Florida thing.
It tracks.
Yeah.
It's Florida gonna be Floriding.
Of course.
So from what I am thinking, what transpired is that, again, this is all speculation on my part. He's there, he's drinking, he's gambling, he's acting a fool,
Yeah.
pushed somebody, did something, so on and so forth, and they just wanted to, instead of pressing charges, just be like, he's trespassing, get him off our property.
Well, it's either that or they kicked him out a couple of times and he just kept coming back, and they were like, you know what? Let's go.
The cat came
that's
back
it.
the very next day.
He just kept coming in, and he's like, it's not me. It's my twin
My
brother.
twin.
Yeah.
My twin, yeah.
He just puts like a little fake mustache, like those glasses
With the
nose
mustache.
and the mustache.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Good
he's like,
Lord.
what were those glasses? The Groucho Marx glasses?
Something, thought so.
Can we get a pair of those for the show?
We can, absolutely.
Okay.
Send you a pair.
Yeah.
So he
yeah.
was booked at 7:33 a.m. and then he was then released out of custody and posted bail at 2:40 p.m. Sorry.
Man, he was in
And
there
it was
for a little bit, huh?
Why I think that he was under the influence and needed to clean up. They must have put him in the drunk tank. And I feel that this was something that all transpired. Now listen, they could have already had a no trespassing thing on him, as you said. But it takes a lot for a casino to really kick you out. And I think that if this had been something that they heard, that they've had the cops call and he already had a trespassing, that he wouldn't have been released off those DUI charges earlier
Right.
because it would have all interconnected.
Right.
So I do have a feeling that this was an event that happened on the property of the casino, and he was then arrested, thrown in the drunk tank, posted his cash bond of $500, and then bounced.
I'm going to guess that he got really, really drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe he's on a table. He doesn't want to leave because he's on a heater. You never leave on a heater. But
Never.
He really had to piss. Like, he really had to go. So he just stood up and pissed right in the plant that was next to the table.
Listen, you gotta go, you gotta go.
Well, that's why you always bring a piss jug with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You know?
Sometimes, if you're in for the long haul too, you have to come prepared. And though you might sound like you're wearing corduroys, you just gotta wear that diaper.
Hey, I mean, if you're going to be in there for the long haul and gambling, and you're going to do it, I mean, you can't leave. So, if something like crazy like that did occur, I'm sure we'll see video of it because it was at a casino. But I mean, you're right though. You have to do an awful lot in order to get kicked out of a casino, and you got to do even more and then some to get kicked out of a casino in Florida.
Correct.
So, like, he might have taken a shit in this plant or something.
Could have done something. Could have taken a shit on a plant and used a woman's wig to wipe his butt.
I mean, the possibilities are absolutely endless right now.
But you you also have to remember too the time frame. So this is happening at 3:46 in the morning at the casino. Nothing good is happening at the casino at
No,
3:46 in the morning.
no,
Nothing.
nothing good happens past midnight, ever.
No.
No. So
The old I can tell you, like the old poker room at Foxwoods, remember when it used to be upstairs
yeah.
in Foxwoods before they moved downstairs to make it the WPT poker room? I've been kicked out of that poker room twice, the old upstairs poker room. But like I was never like banned from Foxwoods. They were just like, you're done for the day.
Wait a minute.
Go.
Let's stop the show for a second. Why were you twice in the same night, or like twice two
No,
different
twice,
times?
two different times. Yeah.
Okay, why? Drunk or
No, I was
acting a
bullshit.
crazy?
I was bullshit. I had pocket aces. I freaking went all in pre-flop, of course. This dude calls me with queen two. There's a queen on the flop, and then rivers me with a queen, and I went ballistic. And I was like, "You fucking piece of shit!" And I
Wow.
was yelling at this guy because we're at a nine-seated table, and I'm after the big blind, so I'm in first position to act. I came over the top aggressively, and you're gonna call me? And it's not as though he had all this money to back it up, and I flipped. So I was like, I'm threatening this guy now, and then they came over and like, ma'am, you need to leave. So that was one of the times I was kicked
For
out.
you folks
And it,
listening at home, Sarah is getting red. She is reliving that moment, and she
I
is. I would
I
love to see you flip a fucking table.
I have, but not at Foxwoods.
Oh my god.
I've
No,
just
it was in Vegas.
yeah. No, I stayed calm in Vegas because I was like, okay, this isn't my home state. I don't have a family member to call.
Oh man. Wow.
But
Wow.
who does Queen 2 forever and ever? Queen 2 is my nemesis. And I
Oh
was like, he's like, sometimes you just get lucky. And I was like, and that's why I'm gonna go slice your tires right
yeah.
now.
Yeah. And she couldn't find his car, so she just sliced every tire in
In the
Foxwoods.
garage. So, fuck it. Fuck
Wow.
it.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
We're
that
going
was
for it today, baby.
yeah, all
Wow.
about it.
All right.
Nothing good
Well,
happens.
there's the side stories of Sarah.
Yeah, the other time was stupid.
The
It
other
was just
the other time I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and they told me not to eat peanut butter at the table because some guy had a nut allergy.
yeah, the other time was stupid is that one of my friends was coming over. I was in the hand and someone called over because, I'd been sitting there for hours at the table and they were like, "Hey, you want to come and get food? Like, I don't know, take a break from the table, you degenerate." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So they came over and I'm in a hand and they looked at my cards and the guy who I was going heads up with like called the floor manager over and was like, "She's in collusions with this guy." And then they were like, "You guys are cheating." And because he was at a different table for hours and was going to go get food. And yeah, needless to say, they were like, yeah, you need to go.
And then you went and sliced another batch of tires in the
No,
in the
I went and ate and drove home
Wow.
and went back the next day.
So Jordan Addison, he's shitting in pots, slicing tires just like Sarah. So
He
it's all
learned
right.
from the best.
Yeah, you learn from the best. All right, new segment. We tried it a little bit last week. I don't know if we had a name for it. I don't remember, but it's like a quick news, things that we missed throughout this week. Real quick.
We're gonna call it Dave News because it's quick.
I don't understand. I'm not fast. I'm pretty slow on a lot of things. But oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. See the joke I pulled there. Yeah. We'll call it coming fast. All right, Bo Nix out for the season. He couldn't do that before they beat the Bills. So we could play the Bills and just beat them. But now we're gonna play Stedman. Is his name Jason?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
And former Patriot quarterback, backup to
Yep.
the backup. He was backup to Brian Hoyer. Remember him?
Mhm.
Jimmy Butler just went out for the season. He's done, torn ACL. And now we are up to 10 NFL coaches that have been let go and or resigned since the end of the season. Also, a developing story, Kyle Singler, he played for the Oklahoma City Thunder and another team. He's homeless and going a little crazy. And 37-year-old former NBA player and Duke star / champion is now homeless, and he thinks that people are after him. So that will actually keep a pin in, because we have a story coming up in this news about an old friend of ours, Delonte West. But let's talk about Cam Taylor Britt. Did you see that crash?
Video?
If you have not seen the video of the crash, check out our Instagram page, and I believe it's on TikTok as well. IAPradio.com.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I think I posted it everywhere. But IAPradio.com. He wasn't driving, but holy shit. You know what's funny about that crash, though? Well, not funny about that particular crash, but that actually happened. A crash like that happened outside my house one night. Huh. It was like 2 a.m. The guy was hammered drunk, and he hit the tire of one of the parked cars on the side, and he flipped the fuck over right in the middle of the street. It was like directly in front of my house. And like, it woke me up because I heard this loud crash, and I opened it. Now I'm fucking dead to rights. I'm sleeping is all sorts of gone. And I get up real fast because I hear a crash, and I open the curtain to the window, and I'm looking, and I'm like, is that a car upside down in the middle of the road? I was like, no way, it can't be. Like, I must be dreaming. And then all of a sudden, like, I hear like glass breaking, and I was like, holy shit. So I went downstairs, and I go to the car, and the guy's like, oh shit. He got out, didn't hurt himself, but he was so fucked up.
Well, that's the thing. When you're in a state like that, your whole body is just like, wee.
Yeah,
you're just along for the ride.
You have no idea. No idea what's going on.
But this is wild because he was sentenced to jail.
Right.
And it includes this in a different incident that we did not hear about.
Right.
So it took a lot of this had stayed under wraps, and now that video came out because of the sentencing.
Right.
Because he was sentenced last week by an Ohio judge to 5 days in jail for his driving incident that took place in September, which wasn't this one.
Right.
This one was the November one, the one that we speak that has the video of the wild and crazy actions. So first, in September, he was facing misdemeanor charges of driving without a license and reckless driving.
Yeah.
So now with a misdemeanor, that this there is punishable for up to 30 days in jail and a $250 fine, a combination of both, blah, blah, blah. Officials alleged that he was like trying to burn out of the parking spot.
Yeah.
You know, like gun it, be like, wee! And he burned out into the wrong side of the road. And oh yeah. And there was that. So let's fast forward to November. Because I mean, that was clear. He burned out, he peeled out, he's speeding on the wrong side of the road away from the stadium. Like there's that. There's nothing more that we really need to go on. Now, in November, this accident, he was in the back seat. So again, our 2026 thing is just stay out of the cars. Don't be a passenger in the car. Don't drive the cars.
It's wild how many passengers in cars are getting in accidents.
I would almost say get a bike, but
predicaments.
I would say get a bike, but we all learned from Chris Sale that's even worse.
Oh yeah.
So we're at this point where just stay home. Just stay home. Just stay home. You have to work. That sucks to suck. Just stay home.
You can't even get like a car service to take you anywhere because, I mean, again, don't be a passenger.
Don't be a passenger.
Right.
Now, this took place in Covington, Kentucky on November 15th, and this was the day before he suffered his season-ending injury.
Right.
So this happens the next day, injured. Now, could have had loose muscles and stuff that were in pain, and then this could have contributed to that injury, whatever. Now, Covington police released a report and a video showing a black Jeep that collided with a parked car on Scott Street and then leading to both vehicles to flip and the Jeep landing on its roof. So if you look at the pictures too, it's also wild how like the other car is like on its side.
Yeah.
And then it's just the whole thing is an action movie sequence.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
100%. Now, we've all seen this footage. If you haven't seen it, see it because, again, action video sequence. So Taylor Britt, so they all leave the scene. This transpires. They're all like, peace. So they're taking advice from Rashid Rice, clearly, leaving the scene.
Well, as you do.
Just leave it. They're
Why
like,
stick around?
They can't trace my car. I'm just gonna go for a
No.
walk. Yeah, no, the
No.
registration of the license plate, all this stuff. No, no, no. The VIN,
Please.
no. So they all leave. However, Taylor Britt's brother comes back. So Cam's brother comes back and he's just like, yeah, my brother was home the whole time. We were out borrowing his car and he was trying to pin the woman as the driver of the vehicle. And he's like, yeah, this woman, da, 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 she was driving it. Women. Like,
Women, right? Yeah, I mean,
and it
Jesus.
just, come on. And we're
Right?
here now. Whatevs. So they go to Cam's house. And he's like, yeah, like it is what it is. In a car, it sucked. He's like, I was a passenger in the car. And, my buddy, Fabian Booker was the one who was driving it. And then he got distracted, hit the other car, lost control, and here we are.
I like the idea of like, Cam was at home. He was sleeping.
Right?
He just finished reading the Bible before he went to sleep.
Yeah.
And we can go to the house right now and check him out. And I just love the idea of like them knocking on the door, and then Cam wakes up and he's like, he gets to the door and he's rubbing his eyes. He's taking out like these eye boogies.
He's carrying a blanket
Yeah.
and the Bible like a little kid in
He's
a
sucking on
onesie
his
pajama.
thumb. Yeah, he's in a onesie with a little hat, and he's like, "Officer, is everything okay?" And it's like, "Sir, were you in the car?" He's still got his Jordans on.
Yeah, right. His onesie's tucked into it.
Yeah.
No, his Jordans are underneath the onesie.
Yeah, I mean,
Even
he is
better.
Not, he's just all something, and it's
Yeah.
just like, oh man, I love the idea of them trying to hide it. No,
But
he's at
it's
home.
it's one of those, it was Cam Taylor Britt's car that was involved in this. So of course they're going to ask him like, hey, like this is your car. Was this stolen? Was this
Whether you were
You
in
gotta
the
make
car
sure.
or a passenger or not? I mean,
right.
it's still
They're
your car.
they're coming to your house regardless.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. But for me, I enjoyed the fact that they were trying to pin it on the female. I thought it was hilarious.
I love that.
'Cause
I mean, it would be even funnier if they were like, yeah, female, an Asian female. Asian females.
my
right?
gosh,
Like,
fucking
they were just
worst
trying every stereotype in
stereotyping
the.
that they're doing.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's legit.
We
Listen.
just left the church, and like, no way was it us.
We learned that Eve is the root of all man evil. It was the woman. She did not appreciate that, and she drove us into that parked car.
Yeah, she was, but we weren't even in the car. She was in the car by herself,
We
probably with like kids. No, right? Are the kids okay? Oh no! Like just a bunch of different horse shit.
Yes.
I just love the idea of just trying to pin it on something else. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
you get distracted switching the radio or whatever you're doing. I mean,
Whatever you're doing.
yeah.
Now this transpired again at 3:30 a.m. So we see this consistent pattern Anything after midnight, just stop doing it. So these two incidents had led to the judge being like, yeah, no, 5 days in jail. He only got 5 days in jail, which he's already done with because he completed it at the beginning of January because he ain't got anything else to do.
But five
So
days in jail for the first offense, right?
they combined it. They did it because he wasn't driving in the second offense. It was just his vehicle. But they said that it they touched on it in the court, and that's how we were able to get it released.
But I mean, why would he get in trouble for this incident? Yeah, it's his car, but he wasn't driving. Or is it the fact that they don't really know that he was driving?
It's the fact that the stories conflict,
Yeah.
and they don't know if he was like they don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I get that.
Actually,
Because how the hell are you going to know?
and they all fled the scene.
Right.
So it's
Right.
all of these things where they were like, "Well, you're gonna have 5 days in jail regardless." So
Yeah. Well, yeah, there you go. Another thing, 3 a.m., 3:30 in the morning. Don't go out. Don't be a passenger. Don't leave your house past midnight. That's all. That's all. All right. Old friend Lamar Odom is back in the news.
back in the news.
Oh, man. Just when I thought we were done talking about the Kardashians, here we are.
I'm not
OJ's
talking about no
former
Kardashians.
son-in-law,
OJ's
Lamar Odom. Talk about a guy who just can't figure it out, I guess. I don't know.
Well, he was arrested and charged with a DUI.
Yeah,
So
I mean, this is a guy who had a fucking heart attack and almost died. I mean, you think you'd learn to clean up a little bit after dying, but why? Right?
Why?
Why bother? So what happened with Odom?
So this transpired this past weekend in Las Vegas. So January 17th on a, Saturday, the wee early hours of Saturday morning.
I'm
So
gonna go
again,
ahead and guess 3:30.
it's the trending time frame this week, so we're gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Perfect. So he had the DUI charge, but aside from that, he has been cited 2 additional traffic violations. One was driving more than 41 miles per hour over the speed limit.
Okay. All right. So when I first read that, I was like, he got bagged for driving 41. I was like, that's a weird number. But 41
Over the speed limit.
Okay.
Over the speed limit.
All right.
So he probably was just cruising down the strip, not realizing that the speed limit is like, I don't know, 40, and was like, I'm gonna do 90.
I'm gonna cruise 81 here.
We got this. It's fine. It's 3:30 in the morning.
I'm Lamar Odom. Everybody remembers me.
Everybody knows me. I almost died in this state. Let's go.
Right.
So that was that one.
I
And
died at the bunny ranch. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
And they still have that same mattress there.
No, it was actually bought by Zach Brannigan. No, is that his name? Zach.
Oh yeah, we discussed this, I feel like, at some point in time that somebody did buy
that
it.
mattress has claimed the lives of many people.
Ugh.
Is that the ghost hunter's name? Zach Brannigan? That sounds like a Simpsons character. Nah, whatever. But it's that guy. So, actually, I think the mattress is in his museum that is in Vegas. It's the Haunted Museum. That next time I go to Vegas, I'm gonna go. So
Go.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Going to Vegas.
As you leave and walk to the airport.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Just
no,
gotta
I might
walk.
as well just walk to Vegas.
Well, at this point, it's probably less hassle.
That's fine.
So, driving over 41 over the speed limit, and then improper lane change, failure to maintain a lane. So he did not have a directional on clearly, and did not stay in his lane. Went over to the other lane. Went, oh, I gotta get back in that lane. Oh, I'm in this lane.
Right.
He was just kind of all over the place.
Maybe he was getting attacked by bees in his car. Bees.
Where's his glasses? Where's his glasses?
Maybe he was listening to that Ludacris song. I'm doing 100 on the highway. If you do the speed limit, get the fuck out of my way. I'm DUI, hardly ever caught sober.
There you go.
You're about to get ran the fuck over. Yeah. So, I mean.
And that's what was transpiring in Las Vegas.
Yeah. So,
At the hands of Lamar.
two additional traffic violations. I love how it's like, I don't know, as you get older, your crimes get a little more like just older as well. It's like when you're young, you get like murder raps and all this stuff, and you know, doing drugs at the club, and now it's like, I switched lanes without a directional, and I got arrested for it. Like, you lame ass. I mean, listen, you shouldn't be DUIing it anyways.
Right.
Also, you're in Vegas. Like, where you going? Where you going? That's not
We're
connected to another place that you gotta go to.
correct.
Come on.
And that's the thing too. It's something where if you're in actual Las Vegas, you can get everywhere and anywhere, even to get from the strip to downtown. You can get there without driving.
You really can. Like,
Just you could get a cab.
come on.
What is it with a cab? It's like a 10-minute drive. I mean, it's like a 5-hour walk because everything in Vegas looks like it's closer to
Isn't
everything
that
where it's really
amazing?
not. It's so wild. It's such a
It
brain
really
fuck.
is like a desert mirage. Like, it's
It's
so
so
funny.
wild.
They're like, oh, we're right next. Like, I remember we were staying at the New York hotel. For anybody
Yep.
who knows the landscape of Vegas,
Yep.
and I
Right
was
on the
like,
corner there. It's
yeah,
across
it's right
from
on
the
the
MGM.
corner, right?
Yep.
And I was like, oh, a buddy of mine was like, oh, I want to go check out Caesar's Palace because that was
Wait,
where,
oh my God, which is
the
across from
Hangover.
is across from the Bellagio. So
Yeah,
Caesar's across from the Bellagio.
yeah,
I had to walk because all the trams had stopped. I had to walk from the Bellagio back to MGM.
right.
That and
And you
that's the same from Caesars to New York. That's the same length. And
right.
I was like, oh, it's going to be like a 10-15 minute walk. It was like a lifetime.
Yeah, 6.5 days later, and you're not even next to where
Not
you
even
want to be.
next to exactly. I was like, how is this even remotely possible? I don't understand. It's like right there.
How am I
Where
still in the same hotel?
yeah, it makes it's the most fucked up. And that I think really was the biggest mind fuck when I learned fully on the street.
Yeah.
And then getting to meet some crazy characters at 3:30 in the morning on
Oh
the
shit,
strip.
man! You want to meet the greatest people that this world has to offer. You
3:30 in the
go
morning
you
on the
go
strip.
past midnight on the strip. You'll meet
Yep.
characters and a half.
Oh,
You want
it's
to talk about
wild.
like the crazy homeless people, the girls
Yep.
throwing up everywhere.
The guys with the cards,
The
oh my
hooker
God, how they
cards.
yeah, and the way
Oh,
that they do it, they're like da, da, da. I'm
I
like, you guys are
love it.
great.
I remember my very first time in Vegas. I just hit 21, and me and a buddy of mine went to Vegas for the first time, and we made it our life's mission to collect 1 million of those hooker cards.
Oh,
Oh, it was great.
it
It was like
is.
baseball cards for porn. It was amazing.
Oh,
So,
Vegas. What
all
a
right.
gift
So Lamar
to the
Odom
world.
collected all those hooker cards and
Yep.
now has to appear in court on March 17th.
He'll be there.
So hopefully it doesn't ruin his St. Patty's Day party.
I mean,
You know,
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
what are they gonna tell this guy? Like, get a fucking cab. He's gonna have. I'm gonna guess if this is his like multiple. I mean, I don't remember how many times he's been DUI'd or anything, but like, I mean, eventually this guy's gonna have to wear like some sort of ankle monitor, right? Like
for I
alcohol
would
ankle
I
monitor
would
or
think for a
something.
brief time. I mean, I will. Here's the thing, though. I will give him credit. Since the Bunny Ranch incident, he's done his due diligence in trying to
True, that is true.
be better. Now, here's the thing, too. He does have this history of hard drugs and being and all that shit. So I'm, I know he has his history and all this and that, but when it comes to this, I'm kind of like, yeah, let's get him in a program. Let's have an ankle monitor on him for like 30 days. Let's just keep him in, a longer program. I'd say 6 months. It's something, I don't know. He's not, he has the ability to, like, he's so close. You know what I mean? He's so close
Yeah,
to being where he was so long ago. Not that he wants to go back there because then he would just go down that spiral again and marry a Kardashian, and then here we are. It's the
Listen,
curse of the Kardashians. That's what it
I was
came
just
comes
gonna
down
say
to.
that it's 100% curse of the Kardashians, 100 fucking percent. The only one to really evade the curse, and it's because it's a half Kardashian, is Travis Barker. Really,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because he had the plane. Well,
He had the plane
he's
crash and all his
and he survived that
yeah, but
before
that was
her.
before her.
That was before her.
So maybe
So
he got the
he
curse out of the way before he and that is a Jenner, right? He's married to a Jenner.
no, she's the oldest Kardashian. Devin Booker was with
So I have no idea
Kendall.
who's with who then.
Devin Booker was with Kendall, who is a half Kardashian, who was a Jenner.
I have no idea then. I have no idea who Travis Barker's with then.
With the oldest sister, with Courtney.
I thought OJ's daughter was the oldest.
No, she's one of the middles.
All right, so old friend of the show, Delonte West, seems to be in a little bit of trouble. I thought
This
he was
is
cleaning
so
up.
heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking.
Really
This
Because
is really sad.
honestly, if there was one player in the Celtics back in that time frame that I absolutely adored, besides Rajon Rondo, it was Delonte West.
This is so hard.
And to see the downward spiral of what's going on, and the fact that, like, if you don't think that we need some sort of mental health evaluation
Right.
on this country,
Right.
it's wild. But to see Delonte West actually in trouble this time, and just for
And it's
petty
ludicrous too. That's what's so fucked up is so he was arrested in Virginia and he's being accused of robbing someone.
Yeah.
Now that's the other thing too is it's a heavy accusation. It's something we don't know if there's video footage or what actually transpired because you have this one guy saying, "Hey, he robbed me," to the police, pointed him out because he didn't get far. So you had this guy who was quote unquote robbed, so allegedly robbed, call the police, say, "Yes, I was just robbed by this guy, blah, blah, blah." Delonte West goes about and he's like, "I'm out." He's not running, he's just walking away.
Right.
Police know him because they've dealt with him on so many other things, which is also unfortunate. Because
Right.
again, he's homeless, so they've probably shooed him away from public buildings or business establishments or things like that. So it really is upsetting. Now, this is transpired at the 590 block of Richmond Highway in Belhaven, Virginia. And they were trying to claim that the culprit ran off, but he didn't. He didn't get very far. He was just like, "Oh, I'm over here now." For It's just crazy. So they come to find out that he stole $23.
I mean, that's such a ridiculous thing to get.
$23.
Come on. I know if he did steal, I mean, it's wrong, but I mean, $23. Come on.
You're
Come
gonna you're gonna press charges for $23?
Like, I think the cops have more shit to do than
That's
arrest a
what I'm
guy who
saying.
stole
It was
$23 from you.
all that paperwork
Right.
is insane.
Now, if we're
Crazy.
talking thousands of dollars, even like a couple $100, then it's like, all right, come on. $23. Come on, for real.
It's so heartbreaking.
You know what irritates the shit out of me, though, is the fact that, like, I know, like, he's had people come and try to help him. And, like, Mark Cuban put him in a program, and I don't know. Maybe it's Delonte West is making his own roadblocks here, but, like,
Yeah.
maybe this is the life that he wants. I don't know. I doubt it, but I don't know. But, like,
I think his demons and his trauma is too deep.
you think
and
you
he-
think
I
like
think it's
really
too
he's
deep.
too far gone now?
I think at this point he is. I think that there's so much stuff that's intertwined within him that where it needed to be addressed when he was playing is where like that time when he looked like he was quote unquote normal
Yeah.
and was playing professional basketball and in the limelight, that should have been the time that these things were addressed.
Yeah.
Because what ended up happening is that all those pressures and all those things have now also added to whatever else was going on with him beforehand.
Right. Right.
And so we as fans, we as spectators, and granted, this is what we do. We do this every week. We judge and we have this kind of we have this picture in our brains that we want that these athletes should be a certain way and they should be carrying themselves a certain way and whatever it may be.
Right. Right.
But what the problem is that they have so much pressure on them to consistently be like that. They're always going to be the lead title on the newspaper. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think that at this point, he is sadly too far gone unless that they can lock him up for a good solid 10 years. Not in jail. I'm saying they need to put him in an establishment that is able to fully work with him to get through his past,
Yeah. Right.
get him medicated on the right medications to balance him out, and then have him clean at the same point in time.
Yeah. And I honestly don't see any of that happening.
Right.
Because it's probably a 1-on-1A thing where it's like he doesn't want any help and people are trying to help. I mean, who knows? I'm sure like a lot of old friends, maybe some teammates have reached out to him. When we know, like I said, Mark Cuban tried many times.
Yeah.
But like, who knows? You can't, especially if he's that far gone, you really can't force him to do it. And
Right.
once you try to get him to go to a facility or something, and then he like escapes or runs away, like what are you going to do after that? Be like, all right, fine.
I think at this,
you kind of give up out of frustration as well.
Right. Yeah. I think at this point, it's just you want to keep him alive. And it's something where I don't think that he's trying to stay alive also. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, that could
It's
be
like
another thing too. Like maybe he just wants it over with.
right.
Yeah.
And it's because of all the things that he's been doing and he's done. And I think that he's not shown that he's fully hit that quote unquote rock bottom.
Yeah.
That he's like, I'm gonna invest in being better or get myself better. Because they always say you have to hit that rock bottom, but the sad thing is I don't think his rock bottom is going to be met if it's not death.
Also, who knows what's going on in his head? Like he could possibly think that there is nothing going on. Like there's nothing wrong.
Yeah. He's just like, whatever, all is good. That's the thing. It's all whatever from his childhood or before. There's so much, you can tell that there's so much internally, and then the pressures of being an athlete on top of it, because that's something I would never want to do, is be a professional athlete under the scrutiny of people like us and fans and spectators. That adds to it. And if he already has social anxieties to go into it in trauma from whatever,
right,
there has to be so much underlying stuff that we don't know.
I mean, imagine like trying to better your life and then you listen to two assholes like us talk about how big of a piece of shit you are. I mean,
I'm a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. So we're all pieces of shit. Here's the thing. This guy knows therapy life. So if you want to talk to somebody about how to get a good therapist, talk to me. I gotta tell you.
Delonte, if you're listening, go to the library and email us at inapicpod247@gmail.com, and we will send you Sarah's home address and phone number, and you can go live with her, and she'll get you a good psychiatrist. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Get a good prescriber. Hook you up with some
street drugs. No.
No.
He doesn't need any more street drugs. He's got them.
No.
All right, Sour.
Sour. Oh, sour friend. Oh, sour friend. It's better than the time you called me salad.
Salad. Oh, all right. Sour salad. All right, salad. Fuck Sarah. God damn it.
Yes.
Fuck it. Who is this week's biggest pickle?
This week's biggest pickle. We're going to go with Shane Hennen. and 20 players from 17 schools for allegedly attempting to fix games.
Hey, this is just another blip in the whole sports gambling thing again.
Here we
this
are.
is it. Like you didn't know that this was going to surface one day.
We knew it. We
You know?
knew it. Especially once I saw the name that was linked to it and was like, oh, Shane Hennen. Yep.
All
Here we
right,
are.
so tell me, who is Shane Hennen?
All right, we'll get there.
All
Let's get it. Let's start with the players because this is even worse.
All right.
So, you have 20 players, 17 schools allegedly attempting to fix these games via performance manipulation. And this was in the 2023 to 2024 and the 2024 and 2025 seasons.
Okay.
Now, this is also, I want to point this out, including NBA player Antonio Blankeny. I can't say his name. Blankeny.
Okay. Blankeny.
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 Sure. Blankeny.
Yeah. All right, whatever.
Blankeny.
Yeah, sure.
So the scheme that was being run, so let's talk about the scheme first and foremost. This scheme was including the Chinese Basketball Association,
Oh, wow.
the NCAA, and the NBA. So these all three are linked.
Wow, so
Now,
this is like a huge ring. This
this
might
is
be
big.
This might be a bigger ring than Chauncey Billups' card game.
No, because that's linked,
Ooh, baby.
which we'll get into.
We
It's
knew
linked.
it was all
All
gonna
of
be
it's
linked.
linked.
We
It's all
knew
linked.
eventually.
All
but,
linked. Yep. Everything's linked.
Yeah, the Pepe Silva board. We knew. We knew.
Yep.
Yeah.
All these people work here and they're looking for their mail, Charlie.
Right.
I can have all these cigarettes. I have insurance now. Smoke all day. So good. So what it was is you have this person who is Shane Hennen,
Yep.
him and this other gentleman, Marvis Fairley. They were first doing this with the Chinese Basketball Association when, oh wow, we made a lot of money with this Chinese Basketball Association. Let's try this with the NCAA. Like, let's try this with these college kids. What do they know? We're going to offer them bribes. So they were offering bribes that were $10,000 to $30,000 per game.
Holy shit.
Per game. Per game. Yeah, per game. So recruiting them to underperform, to then recruit other teammates and other friends and other players to do the same thing, and defrauded all sorts of sports books. All
Whoa.
sorts. And this transpired from 2022 to 2025, where they're just out here defrauding, defunding, defuncting all
Right.
these motherfuckers out of money. Yeah. So the thing with Sean Hennen is, Shane Hennen, he is linked to the NBA.
Right.
Like the whole gambling thing with the NBA for the same exact thing. He was the one who was like, hey, we could make a lot of money also in the NBA. Let's recruit a player.
10
to
to $30,000 per game, though. That's wild.
per game. Per game. It is insane. Per game.
And like, you know, I know like some of the, well, I know the student athletes get paid now, but like,
Yes.
if someone came up to you and be like, I'll offer you $30,000 per game for you to just have a bad game, how are you going
Okay.
to say no?
I can't say no to that. It's like, great, that's awesome.
$30,000. So I'm talking 3 games I just play like shit. You're going to give me $90,000. I'm going to make almost $100,000 for playing poorly. Not only that, there is no pressure on me to perform to the utmost perfect of my ability
Right.
for whatever the I don't know what the NCAA is paying any of these players. I like
Mm.
it's probably like obviously it can't be like millions of dollars because why
Right.
would you? Nobody would ever leave college. But like $100,000 for 3 games and you just play like shit and then you tell your friends, be like, hey, this guy's giving money out for you to play like shit. Just do 1 game and you'll get 30
Yeah.
grand. And the guy 30 grand to just kind of
Mhm.
like chuck the ball up? Sure.
Okay.
Now where like these people fuck up now is I don't know how the CBA is run, the Chinese Basketball League is run, but like you might be able to get away with it there. You know, I mean, you're kind of like skating on thin ice because the NBA probably has a little piece into it, right? Because
Right.
the NBA wants to be a global
Global.
organization.
Yep.
NCAA, you're you might be able to sort of get away with it for a little bit, but you gotta slow down because if you do too much, you're gonna get caught.
It's gonna get caught.
The
You're gonna get
NBA
caught.
though, no fucking way.
No.
No
Well,
way.
so this is uh, all right. So this all happened for the NCAA. It's over 29 games.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of games when you put it in perspective. I mean, it's over 3 years, 29 games. So they try to spread it out. They got too cute though with trying to do the NBA. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
They started with the CBA, saw that this was working, their little scheme, move it over to the NCAA here.
Right.
And then we're like, oh, we can do this. This is easy. Let's see who we can recruit
Right.
for the NBA. You get a young-minded, fresh out of college kid who clearly whose now career is over in
Right.
from the NBA. You
Right.
got him. He may also know these NCAA players. And here we are. He's your one that you would have him point shaved.
Also, what's that saying about you? Oh, that these guys are going after you. You know, you're fresh out of college. You made it to the NBA. You know, you might be a second round pick, last pick, and it's like, all right, we need you to up the ante here, and we're gonna need you to play like shit in the NBA, and we'll give you more money. Like clearly, they don't have any kind of like hope for you to be anything special in the NBA.
Right.
You
Right.
know, and we're going to offer you this. And then they're like, all right, well, I was making all this money. See, one of the major problems is 29 games in the NCAA,
Mhm.
and we don't know how many people they asked. You ask way too
Right.
many people, and then all of a sudden, like,
Here we are.
here you are.
We're
29,
talking
just say
about it.
29 people, 29 games. That's a fuck ton of money being passed around.
Correct. Yep.
You know? And people aren't smart when they get that kind of money. And, you know, you made just 1 game, you made 30 grand, right? I'm
Right.
sure you were very flashy at the party the next time where it's like, oh, I'm buying all the booze and I'm going to get this and I'm going to get that. And here I am pulling up in my brand new Porsche. Everybody knows that you didn't make that money from the NCAA, you know? I'm just saying, everybody probably got a little too flashy. There was way too many people involved. And
There's
you kind of
way
shot
too many
yourself in the
people.
foot.
Way too many people. And now here's the thing. They have that range from 10 to 30, and I could see them probably being like, "Oh, listen, your your school is a lower market school. We're going to give you 10." You know what I mean? They
Right,
probably
right.
based it off of point spread and what their school contributes this that. But even 10,000 for a lower market team,
Yeah.
cha-ching, I'd still take that. But they got here's the thing too. When you ask too many people know. Someone's gonna slip up.
Right.
And when you get too greedy and want to move from organization to organization to organization, there are patterns that put things into question where, oh, That's interesting. This player did the same thing in the NCAA that they're doing now in the NBA.
Right. Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, their cousin plays in China.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Things just seem there's just a I get we're trying whatever, basketball's dead. That's all I can say.
It's in
Bas
trouble.
Basketball's dead. It's fucking dead. Everyone was like, "Oh, we still have the integrity of the NCAA." No, that shit's gone.
Yeah.
We, March Madness is that time of year that everyone's always looking forward to. They're doing their brackets, they're getting their shit together because the NBA has been a pure dumpster fire. Like,
Right.
let's call it for what it is. It is so, it's just all of it's fake and it's selfish and it's just ridiculous. Now, NCAA, if you look at it, or since the kids started getting paid, now they should be paid. Their likeness, their face,
Yeah.
they're on television, they
Absolutely.
should be getting paid.
Absolutely.
But since they started getting paid, a lot of things started getting put into question. Like, are they taking bribes to point chief?
Right. Which is funny too because they started paying these kids because they figured that eventually people were going to start taking bribes.
And here we are.
And here we are. They're not only getting paid, but now they're taking bribes, which, I mean, stupid, yes, but like, I don't know. These kids aren't the smartest of people. They're you know, when they see money, they're going to go for it, much like everybody else in the world. If somebody was going to offer
100%.
me a ton of money
100%.
for me to suck at podcasting, I would totally do it. I mean,
You
right
already
now
do,
I'm
but
just
you're
doing
not
it for
making
free.
any money.
No, I'm just doing it for free,
Right.
But I mean, like, it's the same thing where it's like somebody, if you start a business and somebody offers you money to buy your business, be like, yeah, that was actually
There
my
you
end
go.
game anyways. I'm out.
Sure.
Sure.
See ya.
Here you go.
Right.
So it's like, I played all this time. Am I going to make the NBA? Probably not. Should I get as much money as I can now? Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Absolutely.
You know?
Make money off my likeness and
Yeah.
the team I play for. Why not?
Yeah.
But it's really disheartening for the game that I grew up loving,
Right.
the game
Right.
that I played.
I know.
It's just once we got out of Kobe land,
Yeah.
it, and the game had completely changed where we went from a team game to this individual. It's fucking. I blame LeBron.
I was just going to say that.
I blame LeBron.
Yeah. I mean, since, like, you, you can, you have a case for the 2008 Celtics, right? Where it's like, the three-headed monster.
That
Yeah.
team was glorious.
That team was
so
great.
But they
you
were
had
a
the Paul
team
Pierce,
and they did it together.
Exactly.
They did it together. Now
Exactly.
here's the other thing too, like Steph Curry, 3 points. Like it's wild the shit that he does as a shooter, but
Right.
he still passes the ball. He
Right.
still has won championships playing as a teammate, not an individual player.
Right.
You have someone out here in the NBA, and his name is LeBron, and he's all about being LeBron.
And he's also just, I
The
can't
fucking
say
worst.
this enough. He's
The
just
fucking
making a
worst.
mockery of his whole
Why is he
career.
still playing? Did you see the other day when he missed there was a video that went viral that he missed the layup and then, so he missed the layup, no one's around him. And then he all of a sudden like grabs his face like, oh, and I'm like, this dude,
Yeah.
there was nobody around you.
I
What are you
know.
doing?
I know. He's just
He's
making
like,
a
I was hit in
mockery
the
of his
face.
legacy.
I'm like, you need to stop.
Like, that's what we're doing now?
Right.
know?
But that's what he's been doing his entire career.
I know.
But now because he's terrible,
Yeah.
it's front and center and people are actually seeing it. And you and I have been saying all along, this dude's a fucking fraud.
Yeah, 100%. I've been saying it since he started.
Correct.
You know?
Fraud.
You can't. I don't even.
We're not
going to
go down this, but we know basketball's dead. Basketball's dead. That's all
I
we
agree.
know.
I agree. It's on heavy life support, and I
Yeah.
mean there needs to be a change. And honestly, you got to change from within. Like, I don't know. David Stern had some problems in his commissioner career, but like Adam Silver is.
There's a lot.
There's
Yeah,
a lot going on.
There's a lot that has gone on under his umbrella. Ella.
I know. All right, well, that's going to do it here for us in a Pickle. Thank you so much for listening. Go over to iapradio.com and check out all of our social media accounts. Like, follow, subscribe, and share. Keep boosting us up the charts. We're climbing them charts on Spotify and Apple iTunes and everywhere that you listen to this podcast. Thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. If you have an idea for a podcast or want to join a network of supporting podcasters, go over to MaydayMediaNetwork.com and check out the Mayday today. On the Mayday Network, you can find Sarah's other podcast, Generation Mixtape, gmtpod.com. You can also find her at Daddy-O Sports Cards on the Instagram, and you can find me at Stacks a Pack on the Instagram. We are there. We are showing our large collection of sports cards constantly. And, yeah.
That Jim Abbott one was sweet.
I mean, how is he using that computer? He can't use the mouse. He cannot use the mouse.
He can use the mouse.
He has one hand, Sarah.
No, he was able to use the mouse. What are you talking about? He was able to put his glove on the. You need to move on. He could use the mouse.
All right. So for Sarah Ray Talick, I'm Dave Houghton, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
What? The little hand with the nub?
Yeah, he was able to use the mouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Listen, if Def Leppard can have a drummer with one arm.
5 Guys, 9 Arm. It was my favorite Def Leppard cover.
This has been a Mayday Media production.